It's extra time in Miami, and a nation of 500,000 people is 2 goals away from breaking the entire sport. On the other side of the ball stands Lionel Messi and the defending world champions. Nobody in the building expected this. Let's rewind. Because to understand the scare, you first have to understand who was doing the scaring. Cabo Verde is a cluster of islands off West Africa with just over 500,000 people. That's a population smaller than a mid-sized city, ranked 67th in the world. To even reach this stage, they had to survive a group with Uruguay, Spain and Saudi Arabia. Nobody gave them a prayer, therefore they did the only sensible thing and escaped it anyway. So here they were, in the round of 32, staring down the world's #1 side. The bookmakers listed Cabo Verde at plus 2,000 to win. In plain English, the world had already written the obituary. And then there was the small matter of the man leading Argentina, the greatest player alive, who treats World Cup records like a personal to-do list. In the 29th minute, Messi did what Messi does. Goal number 20 of his World Cup career, his 7th of this tournament alone, 1-0. This was the part of the script where the underdog politely accepts the beating and thanks everyone for coming. The Blue Sharks did not read the script. In the 59th minute, Ryan Mendes slid a pass to Leroy Duarte. Duarte turned and buried it inside the far post. It was his first ever goal for his country. He chose the defending champions and a global audience as the moment to open his account. 1-1. 90 minutes came and went with the scoreboard refusing to obey the odds. Regulation ended level. Extra time was coming and the favourites suddenly looked nervous. Argentina responded like wounded champions. Just 2 minutes into extra time, Lisandro Martinez restored the lead. 2-1. Now, Cabo Verde had to chase the game a second time, deep into extra time against the best team on earth. Reasonable men would have folded. Instead, in the 103rd minute, Sidney Lopes Cabral collected the ball on the wide edge of the box and swung his leg. The strike screamed into the net. ESPN said it may stand forever as the greatest goal in the history of Cape Verdean football, 2-2. And here is the number that makes it absurd. Cabo Verde had produced just 0.45 expected goals all match. Argentina had piled up 2.16. By the maths of the game, Cabo Verde should have been nowhere near this. They matched the champions with clinical finishing and a defence that simply refused to break. And the strangest twist of this story is still ahead. Because the man keeping the dream alive was goalkeeper Vozinha. Over the match he made 8 saves. The best of them denied a quickly taken Messi free kick that was arrowing for the top corner. A scrambling fingertip stop against the greatest of all time. So Argentina needed something special to break these islanders. What they got instead was cruelty. In the 111th minute, Messi swung in a corner. The ball found the head of Cristian Romero. It flicked on, deflected off defender Dani Borges' hand, and trickled beyond a helpless Vozinha, ruled an own goal. After 22 shots worth of pressure and 1 unstoppable free kick, the decisive moment came off a Cape Verde defender's hand. 3-2. Of every way to lose, this was the coldest. No Argentine masterpiece, just a corner, a deflection, and a bounce that betrayed the men who had fought the hardest. The whistle blew on a 3-2 win that felt nothing like a champion's victory. Argentina hadn't been pushed this close since the 2022 final against France. Sources called it a near miss on the biggest World Cup shock of all time. Cabo Verde came back from a goal down not once, but twice. And by the end, they looked every inch Argentina's equal. Go back to where we started. A nation of 500,000, 2 goals from breaking the sport, undone by a single unlucky hand. They leave Miami with 2 goals scored, 8 saves from Vozinha, and a strike already carved into their history. The result says Argentina. The story belongs to the Blue Sharks.